Hey guys, it's One Hernandez here. And I tell you one thing, don't forget to subscribe to the Canaries guys. Good lads guys, what a podcast. Watch them.
And I don't know where she goes at night, but I've gotta find out. Hey, you, not a clue. Wake up, I'm chasing you. Stop now, my head is don't know how to get me out. Hey, you, not a clue. Wake up, I'm chasing you. Stop now, my head is don't know how to get me out.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Canary Guys podcast. We're back with a bang because Norwich have scored 5 goals at home. How are you both doing, gents?
We have. I mean, it was great for about 10 minutes after the game, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've never
All
been.
ruined.
I've never gone from that happy to that sad so quickly. And the fun thing was, I was on the train, so the train was so happy, and then everyone got the news, and then everyone started like, what, and it was quite sad. But
We'll get on to
yeah.
that news shortly. That'll be something we definitely cover. It's going to be the Backwards podcast today, everybody, because normally we moan about how bad Norwich have been, and then we have the fun segments. Today, we're going to praise how good Norwich have been, and then moan about everything else.
But it's still Norwich ruining our days, which we absolutely love.
Actually, they always find a way.
I'm happy. I am happy. It was a good game. Obviously,
Good.
certain news let down the what's the word? The joy around the club at that moment of time. However, who cares? Next week is my birthday. Get on the bevs. Life's all good from that point onwards.
We love to see it. Chris, how you doing today?
I'm okay, thank you, mate. Just ready to crack on and ready to do some aggressive criticism.
Oh, good. And of one man, I'm sure, which we will get on to. Before we do move on, I do want to quickly mention the gentleman who passed away after the match on Sunday. Best wishes to you, I hope.
Yeah, best wishes to him and all the family as well, yeah.
It can't be a nice thing to go out on, and anyone
No.
who saw that or witnessed that, all the best to you all. We will move on, though, to happier things. And that starts with a 5-1 thumping of Millwall? No, Wallsall.
Millwall?
Same thing.
Millwall!
But, I mean, good game. Good game.
Great game.
We played well. We had a clear identity. And, I mean, looking at the starting 11, I don't think one player stuck out as being particularly bad.
No?
No, I think everyone put a shift in.
I think we need to start this segment by caveating it with 2 words that everyone is going to be saying as they watch this podcast with, it's Wallsall.
It's Wallsall, yeah. Very fair.
However, that doesn't take away credit from the players who did start.
Them 2 words
Clearly
don't
not.
exist in my
Clearly not.
vocabulary.
But, yeah. We'll get into it. In terms of the game, we'll talk you through the actual game. Started off with a Matej goal.
Good finish.
I'm happy for it.
We're going game order, so yeah, we'll talk about that first.
I want.
Yeah, should we give him a bit of praise? Because
yeah, confidence-wise, it's going to do a lot for him, 100%.
I tell you who I'm going to give some praise to here is Philippe Clement, because what a role reversal that has been. Matej Jurasek didn't even look like a footballer a few weeks ago. Do I think he goes on and scores 30 goals? No.
Yeah.
Do I think it might improve him? Yes.
Give him confidence.
I
Yeah.
mean, you look at 2026 so far. Just against QPR, goal in the FA Cup. I know it's only Walsall, but it is steps he's taken in the right direction. He can only play what's in front of him. He's getting goal contributions. I'm hoping this is going to start off his career at Norwich.
Yeah, 100%. And it's about time, since it's basically a year since he signed now, which is concerning. And
but if he can even give, like, 10% more than he's been giving, that's still 10% more than nothing. So we're at the point now where we'd all written Jurasek off as a lost cause. So anything he now gives us is actually a bonus. And it's ridiculous to be looking at it like that when he's such an expensive signing. But that is kind of the level it got to. So, yeah, hopefully this turns around. I always have time for players if they're going to put the effort in, and Matej has started doing that.
He
So
finally looks like he is, yeah. And I think that's all props to Clement, really. Obviously, Matej working harder, but Clement pulling him off against Oxford. Was it Oxford?
Yeah, it was Oxford when he came off
might have
early.
been Oxford.
Pulling him off after subbing him on. That kind of... You never had that man management under Manning, under Forup. You don't,
No,
or even
because none of them would have given him that hard. Like,
exactly.
we've needed a manager who isn't afraid to make those decisions.
Yeah.
Clement is not afraid to say what he thinks or make a decision.
No.
And that's good. And I think that's good for later on when we talk about later developments in the day.
And I think that's good for all the players.
Another player I want to give some praise to another player who was instrumental in that goal, if I can.
Go on,
yeah.
Anis Ben Slimani.
Yeah!
Good.
I want to dance with Slimani. I want to feel the heat with Slimani. Yeah, I want to dance with Slimani. With Slimani who loves me. Lads, I'm going to say it right here, right now.
Performance, actually. I can't lie.
Can I say it? As a 10, he's better than Marcondes. I'm leaving it there.
Oh, yeah.
He is better than Marcondes.
Whoa, what a really hard bar to clear.
No!
Whoa!
No, but I think Slimani gets
so difficult.
No. Slimani gets a lot of shit which could be deserved, could not be deserved.
I actually think, technically, Slimani is a good footballer. I just think he's dog shit slow is the main problem.
But
keep him as far away from the defence as possible, and you've got hope.
But when he's on the ball, he actually is so exciting to watch. Like you look at the assist, the second one. I know I'm jumping the gun here, but the ball comes in, he just flicks it over the back of his heel. It's so like, it's just.
I must say, me and Ashton were both at the match, and we were enjoying the Slimani flicks. It only came up it only worked fully once. Anyway, Slimani. I mean, again, it's Wallsall, but positive, and it would be good to have another player in that position. Doesn't mean we don't need to stop signing someone in that position. We need a signing in that position. We need multiple in midfield.
I think we need multiple players, full stop.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
We'll get on to that later on.
But if we do bring in a serious 10, then I think he's third on the pecking order. I generally think, as a third choice option for that position, he isn't bad at all. It'd be the new signing, right, and then Slimani. And I think that's fair. Yeah, exactly. It's not like he's completely useless, which some people think he is, when I just completely disagree. I think on the ball, he's such a joy to watch. I think he's got... I know he's slow and whatever, but he can dribble. He can dribble well. He can pass well. I mean, didn't he get a goal Sunday away last year? He can pop up with a goal here and there, but he popped up with 2 assists. They were both just simple. Or no, the second one was simple, but the first one was just a simple play to Eurosek, who smashed it in.
Again, I need to caveat it with it's Wallsall, but still a good performance.
We're going to be saying that a lot, I think, today.
Yeah, but it is only Wallsall. However, it's the C word. It's confidence. It is confidence. And regardless of...
It's not the C word I thought you were going to drop.
It's confidence, yeah.
Now, I think another player we have to mention is Jovan Makama. Because he didn't score 1 goal. He didn't score 2 goals. He scored a hattie. Brownie's out of tune. Okay, that was the most out of sync song ever.
Everyone was so out of sync, that was unbelievable.
Welcome to the Canadians podcast.
Anyway, I want to slag off my first person of the week, if I may.
Okay.
EA Sports.
Yeah,
what are you not doing putting him in Team of the Week, you bastards?
Chris, yes. I stand for this.
You got a fucking hat-trick. How are you not putting him in Team of the Week?
Yeah, I back this. EA Sports. Sort it out, mate. Sort it out. It's a disgrace.
It was funny actually. On the way back to the station, Ashton was saying, "Oh, that's cool. He's gonna get Team of the Week card now." And I'm like,
Yeah,
"Is
so
he?"
was
And
I.
he didn't. And he
Yeah,
didn't.
I
So
was like, gonna
Just
be.
because EA are biased and shit.
I was like, oh my god, Team Year, good Evo's coming out. Makama Team Week and an Evo, bish bash bosh. That's
Yeah, that's
rubbish.
exactly what I was thinking.
But no, luckily I've got a good Evo on Makama, so I'm fine. But I
Yeah,
could have
same
an even
here.
better one with a sexy dynamic image.
Agreed. Shocking behaviour.
Makama again, Makama again, Makama again. Ole ole. I
he's just
love
a
him.
good.
I love him.
He's just such a bully. He's massive. He scares defenders. He's how does someone that massive have that much footballing ability?
I just think he, as well, he has this real knack of like popping up in the right place.
Yeah, and again, like
a lot of the time.
all of his goals for Norwich so far have been absolutely shite goals.
I
So
love that,
scrappy.
though.
Yeah,
I
I
love that.
absolutely rate it. It's so Grant
I love a
Holt-esque.
beautiful goal, but I don't want my main striker to be scoring beautiful goals every week.
Yeah, exactly. He's
Not
in
what
the
it's
right
for.
places at the right time,
Ball
and
Sites was
he
great, but he was having a goal of the season competition with himself every week. And then at the end of the season, he couldn't score
I
because
forgot
he
how to
couldn't
do
do the
it.
simple finishes.
Yeah. God, bad times. But yeah, Makama just
I
good,
love you.
great hat trick. Yeah. Can you? I mean, signing him for 1 million, I think, from Lincoln. That's a steal and a half.
He's the only bit of transfer business Ben Knapp has got right.
And it's the only bit that's been from an actual lower league in English. But we ain't going to go into that because then.
Yeah, I wonder if the English lower leagues are maybe the answer.
I wonder players
No
who
chance,
are
mate.
dying to play
That's
for
that's
higher
too simple for Ben
tiers.
Napper. You've got to go to the Uzbekistan 5th division, mate.
Mongolia.
He hasn't played in the Azerbaijani third tier, has he? So,
Mate, get him out. But yeah, I think that is sign of the season, the championship. Like genuinely for the price, the profile, the age, the goals, the how good he's the best in the world. He is so good.
We don't get carried away in this podcast. We're not known for that. We never do that at all. So, especially Ashton. We're gonna move on swiftly before we get cancelled. Any other before we move on to one last player? Any other players you want to highlight?
Yes.
oh, okay. You
Yes.
Go on.
Now, Jose Cordoba.
That's who I was going to highlight.
Yes.
Well in.
Yes. I think for a left-footed centre-back, which I think relatively rare in football still, not as much as, but it's nice to see a left-footed centre-back who can partner a right-footed centre-back quite well. He is so good at using his body at times. I actually think that goes under the radar for him. But there is still one thing I'm not too sure about with Cordoba. I know he can do well with the football. I know he can pass the football. I know he can defend the football, yeah? But for some reason, his body looks so discombobulated at times. I feel like he's going to lose the ball, but he doesn't. And at the end of the day, it probably throws the attacker off. And it works in our favour. But Cordoba has definitely picked up a lot since Clements came in. And love to see it.
I want to have a little bit of a controversial question out here. Would you start him at the weekend over Darwin?
I was about to ask that, yeah.
It depends who he's alongside.
I think I would.
If it's alongside McConville, then yeah.
McConville.
Yeah.
It'll be McConville, 100%.
But
McConville's first name on the team
100%.
sheet.
He's been the most consistent defender we've had.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't know if you meant it because Darlin's more experienced in this league. Would you go Cordoba and Darlin? No, I have to have McConville in there. McConville and Cordoba would work well. Look at QPR away on New Year's Day. That was a good defensive performance. We only didn't get clean sheet because of Vlad.
Yeah.
Speaking about goalkeepers, yeah, we've got to look at. I'm not angry at Grimshaw. I want to move this on to how good of a goal was that from Wallsall, in all fairness to him. Was an absolute peach.
I capped it.
I was looking at his value on Transfermarkt after that. I was like, sign him up. We can do with a midfielder. But he's got an eye for goal.
Yeah. I think it's good for Wallsall because it's nice for him to still have a moment. I know they've been thumped 5-1 in round 3, but it's nice for them to have a moment in a game like that. And a goal like that was more than enough.
Ashton Brownie, the words "it's nice for him to have a moment" lead us on to the perfect way to round off this game.
And I am so happy for this
Tony
man, Bonnie.
Springett!
There's only one Tony Springett.
Tony Springett.
One Tony Springett.
Tony
Walking
Springett.
along, singing a song. Walking in a Springett Wonderland.
What a... You could just see what it meant to him, couldn't you?
Me and Robbie were in
And
the
the
Barclay.
players.
We were in Lower Barclay, yeah.
Yeah.
We're like here, he's here celebrating. And the passion, which is oozing out, like genuinely, I have never seen a man so happy for a goal. You could tell he flipping loved that, and I love that for him. He fully deserves that.
I mean, yeah.
I put a tweet out saying he's had 18 months spinal surgery, which for a normal person's threatening, let alone an athlete. That's your whole career. If that goes wrong, your career's gone, yeah? He comes back. He's had a few decent performances in the run he's had in terms of games under Clement, and he's got a well-deserved moment, which he will cherish until he gets his next championship goal, or his first championship goal even, sorry, this weekend.
Love it. But yeah,
I feel happy for him, definitely. Yeah. I think to be honest, he deserved that goal.
It couldn't happen to a better player.
And also, one more little thing. As much as I slag him off, Liam Gibbs wonder pass.
I know, right? That was Kevin De Bruyne-esque.
Did you hear the interview with Springett and Makama? And he goes, I think Liam Gibbs accidentally knuckleballed it into my knee.
Knuckleball it, yeah.
But it was sensational.
And that interview, by the way, was class too, because like Makama had literally scored a hattie, and he was more excited about Springett's goal. And
it's also hilarious because Springett looks like he could be his child.
It was like
a mascot got an interview. Yeah,
but
that's the kind of camaraderie you want in a team. That's the kind of fighting for each other you want in the team.
It's a good thing about the cup, though. It allows these players who aren't getting the chance to bring out a little bit of passion.
Exactly. It's
100%.
It's the C word again. Confidence. Yeah. It is so good.
Go on. Yeah, I do want to call out quickly. People were taking the piss out of us celebrating that goal.
Yeah.
Because fuck off.
Well, I think a lot of people saw a lot of it on Twitter. I don't think people understand
the context.
Springett
Exactly. There's only one Tony Springett. Nothing will ever beat that. So, Tony, you enjoy that, my friend.
I think that's just an overall, not perfect game because Makama didn't score, but a nice game. Matej got his moments. Makama hat-trick, which he's thoroughly deserved this season. Springett getting his moment. Yeah. And
to be honest, there's a lot of players who've come under a lot of fire are all getting chances.
Yeah, fair. And I literally said that to you, Ashton. I said, it's a perfect FA Cup game. There's been a belter of a goal, albeit it wasn't by Norwich. 2 on the fringe players scored, and we've got a hattie. What more could you ask for? I know what you could ask for. Yeah, that. But also, your striker actually wanting to play for the fucking club. Which I'm sure we'll now move on to.
It's time for this conversation.
It is time for this conversation because Josh Sargent, Hex Clement, don't want to play. Not only that, it wants to go to Toronto.
Right, 2 things here. Firstly, I don't understand why that move is of any benefit to him.
It's not.
Yeah.
Secondly, I don't understand on the basis of Sargent's character in previous games and what I understand about him, why he would do that.
I remember Blackburn away
confusing.
When he got the second goal to get us to win. He's there thumping the living life out of that badge, and then all that for what?
He's always come across as a leader, as someone who takes responsibility, as a lot of things that a lot of other Norwich players aren't. And I would expect, if it had happened from a number of players in this squad, I wouldn't be surprised.
But him.
I think it's the magnitude of the player who's done it. I think it's the fact that he is one of the most trustworthy, dependable players in this squad, or was. And I think it's the fact that we understood that he loved the club. I also do think that if you want to move and the club have accepted an offer for you in the summer and then you've
He's the
rejected
one
that
who
move,
rejected it. Yeah.
then on top of that, you then are pushing through a move to a club who you know are paying 10 million less.
Yeah.
We're never going to accept that, by the way.
No, we're not.
If Ben Napper accepts that, that's ridiculous. But I do actually have faith in him to make the right decision here. And the right decision is really simple for me.
The main reason I have faith in him is because if he doesn't, Clement walks. I'm pretty sure he does.
Well, the main reason I have faith in him as well is because other than the Nunes one, which obviously was a disaster, he has actually got player sales pretty right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One thing I can say that Ben Napper has got correct is selling players.
Yeah.
Because he's got big money for some quite average players.
Ida, I remember Ida when Ida went to Celtic. That was one that we couldn't believe. On Sargent, it's really disappointing. That man is loved and cherished by the fans in this football club. You hear it all the time where people, well, shows your favourite Norwich City player. Not everyone, but 90% of fans will say Josh Sargent. I think fans have been patient with him this year. I know he started off electric, had a drought, which is not fully his fault. I understand that service has been poor, but everyone has still said and will still say if he stays that he's been lucky with service, but he can come back. He can score goals on a consistent level. He can be the best striker in the league. But I just feel as a fan, regarding what he's done, he's just spat on me, quite literally. He has said, yeah, you're on a bit of a rut right now through to a bad managerial appointment. We're in a relegation zone here. We're in a big fight, and you've just spat in my face and want to fuck off. That's the way I look at it.
I actually have no problem with him wanting a move.
No, and honest. He deserves the move.
Yeah.
He deserves
I have no problem with him wanting a move whatsoever. That is fine. Go about it in the right way.
But it's the way and the manner. Exactly. Yeah. It's the manner in which he's done it.
Again, like what you said, Ashton, like, in terms of giving him patience, like, he scored 2 goals in his first Premier League season. Right? Yeah. And yes, he got some pelters from fans, but the majority of fans backed him. He then came into a championship, scored goals whenever Pookie wasn't available, fought for his place in the team. Fans backed him. Fans fell in love with him. He's gone from 0 to hero to 0 immediately. It's baffling. It really is.
Okay, on this question, do you think Sargent is a Norwich player come the 1st of February?
No.
I do.
I don't know. I really don't know.
But I'll tell you why I do. I don't think it'll be down to them not wanting to sell him, because I think we will want to sell him.
Yeah.
I think that the truth of the matter is that no one's going to meet the valuation, and they're going to hold firm on the valuation. And I think that's the right thing to do, because I would rather him stay here than be sold for 13 million quid.
The issue then is what happens, because if he isn't sold, he needs to apologise. He needs to reintegrate with the squad. Is it good to have that kind of person who outwardly wants to leave the club in the leadership group of the squad?
I wouldn't put him in I would relegate him from the leadership of the squad.
Yeah.
He has to earn that back. He has to earn that back. He's lost everyone's trust. He has to earn it back. But we are not going to be bullied into selling our best assets for under market value.
No, 100%. And I just want to point out one thing you said, Robbie, about you said something about how the players are going to look at him now that he openly wants to leave the club. Now, past players before, I'm pretty sure I'm right in thinking Borja last year made it clear that his intentions were to leave it in the season. He didn't publicly come out and say it, but he made it clear to the club.
He left the right way.
Yeah, he did, and that's the difference. But what I'm saying is, players do tell club and teammates what their plans are at the end of the season.
Sara.
Yeah, another example. They do tell them. However, it's the manner. Yeah, it's the manner in which you do it, and he's let down Norwich City Football Club. But
Norwich have not said to Josh that he can't go.
No.
Yeah.
We've actually openly said that he can go if the valuation's met. So we're not stopping him leaving.
We're not.
And again, another thing that confuses me is if it was a Premier League team like West Ham, it would make more sense because didn't want to be cup tied, wants to, goes right into a season. But Toronto have only just started their pre-season. They're in America, well, Canada.
Also, if the rumours are, because what we're hearing is that it's because of the World Cup and that he wants to get in the World Cup squad.
Yeah.
Do you honestly think playing in the MLS is going to get you more attention than playing in the Championship?
No way.
And again, it's an
MLS
MLS league.
Is a worse league.
It's an MLS league that doesn't start until March, so he'll have 3 months of playing time. That's never enough. It makes no sense from a player standpoint whatsoever.
I get what he's trying to do. But I also think it's the wrong call.
Yeah.
I do think that we've heard rumours for a long time that his wife hates Norwich. I do think that might have an influence because she wants to move closer to home. All right, Toronto's not really that close to where they're from, but they play in the same league as a club who are very close to where he's from.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, and obviously being around the United States is obviously a lot easier. And then I think that's led by that. I think it's probably a little bit agent led.
I think it has to be. Usual. I think it's important to note that he did the exact same thing at Wolfsburg before he moved to Norwich. He refused to play, so he has previous. But
I think it's agent led.
Yeah, and that plays a part in it. I am disappointed. I mean, I love Sargent. I think Sargent, on his day when he's playing in a good squad, he's the best striker in this division, hands down. No one
is 100%,
and he deserved a good send off. And regardless if that should have been last season coming to summer, even this window, no, and he's throwing that away. I mean, you look at the end of last season, we obviously knew Borja was probably going to go. He got a decent send off. I know he dropped off towards the season, but he didn't do anything outrageous.
And he got a good move to a good side,
a good team.
Gabby had a good farewell.
Literally, Gabby literally wanted to stay for the friendly match to say goodbye properly, but just the way that planes happened, they couldn't. But then he came back to Norwich and did that goodbye video. That is the way you leave a club that has supported you, that has helped you improve as a player.
Now, I understand from Josh Hart's point of view that Norwich right now is not a good place to. It's not. It's good.
Yeah, but and again, it's that whole point I've just said. I don't begrudge him leaving.
No, I think he deserves a move.
Wanting to go.
He should. He probably should be a Premier League footballer, but it's the manner. It's the manner in which he's done this. If anything, it's going to make people not want to sign him because they're worried they're going to do it to their football club. It doesn't work out. It really doesn't work out.
Well, that's the other thing. It doesn't work out for any party. He goes to a worse league.
Again,
we get not enough money for him. We also can't replace him because he's irreplaceable at that price.
And it's January.
And it ruins his reputation. It ruins our reputation for selling him. There's no benefit to anybody with this deal happening.
Even if it doesn't happen, it's still no benefit to anyone.
Let's be honest, as much as he's been really very good for us, when he first signed for us, he's a streaky player. There's no guarantee he goes in at Toronto and starts playing brilliantly immediately. All right, it's the MLS and he'll probably piss it, but there's no guarantees.
No, it's not.
And he's on a bad run of form right now.
Exactly. Well, let's say he goes into that Toronto team and gets no service like he is here. He's just doing the same thing in a worse league.
Who is in Toronto's squad, by the way? Can someone get it up?
Yeah,
I know goal. 2 of these players.
I know 1.
No, 3.
Okay, Luca Garvan, goalkeeper. Never heard of him. No, hello?
No, I just left it blank because I didn't know.
Adisa de Rosario.
No.
Walker Zimmerman, I have heard of.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Nick Sowen Gomez.
What did I say? Nick Stanley?
No. Zayn Monlouis.
Zayn Malik.
Zayn.
The only three players
might
I've
as
got
well
the whole
be.
list up here. Oh,
Yeah.
I might actually know
Just
here.
tell us the names of players you know.
The only three players I know, and I only know them through playing career mode and having signed them, is Theo Corbeau,
Right.
Jonathan Osorio, and Richie Laria, who are all like career mode gems, but it doesn't mean they're actually good.
No.
I know. It makes no sense. The move for all parties is terrible, and I don't know. If it happens, then Sargent's going into the peak of his career in the retirement league.
Yeah, mental.
It makes no physical sense whatsoever. Another thing that makes no sense is we just got a transfer update from Cora Southwell, and Norwich City's move for Andy Irving is looking increasingly unlikely to happen.
Because I was just about to do a big segment about transfers and who
I think
we've
you
been
might as well,
with,
because Ben Napper, we had a 15th of January, we have one signing who isn't fit.
Yep. And I was about to say, oh well, we've got Irving potentially coming in, and there's been rumours about other players. No, Irving's not coming. Tom Lawrence rumoured yesterday, that was quashed, not coming. Makes too much sense, that signing.
How many interviews did Atanasio do and Ben Napper do when he said that the Nunes sale would give us money in January? We've spent, about $1 million of it on an unproven player from the MLS.
No.
Ironically, a Canadian from the MLS.
Yeah.
At this point in time.
No, if you know me, I live on what's the word? Dreams. But I am seriously worried if we get no more signings.
That's the word.
Yeah,
I actually think if we don't bring a lot more signings in, that we could be going down. And
we genuinely need. How many do you think we need? I think we need at least 3 more to stay up.
I think we need, if I'm being honest, 3 is like that's just about saving yourself.
That's the minimum.
5.
Yeah.
We really need 5 or 6 players, but it's not going to happen. Unless we have like a mad end to the window and Ben Napper pulls something out of his arsehole, but he's not fucking gonna because he's useless.
The later and later it gets into the window, the harder it gets.
I don't know if there's a correlation to the signings due to whether or not Sargent's going. I don't know if that has an effect on it all because obviously
no. I'm sorry.
It shouldn't.
The Sargent going thing should have no bearing.
No, I agree.
He wasn't going to leave.
They didn't know he was leaving.
Didn't
know he was leaving.
No,
also,
I agree.
We have been assured countless times by the board that money is not a problem.
Exactly.
The words "money is not a problem" have been used so many times.
And again,
get the checkbook out.
Can we go back to Mike Atanasio? Can we go back to Mike Atanasio? Relegation is not an option. It very much is.
It feels like
it. It's very much an option if you don't invest in this club.
If you do not want to get relegated, you invest in good, proven players. We have not done that.
You know, relegation's on if I'm saying.
Signings.
Again, look at wingers, right? Like we've got a left winger in, but our right wing options, if Sargent does leave, consists purely of Jurasek and Springett. Although they've scored against Wallsall, that is not good enough for a championship relegation scrap. It is not.
No, it's not.
And if you look at Oxford, you look at Blackburn, you look at all the teams around us, they are signing players. We are missing out on those players.
They're all signing players. Yeah, and it's good players as well that they're all signing.
It's proven players that they're signing.
There's a lot of clubs getting some good talent in.
I will say 15th of January. Again, we're halfway through January now. Like, it is.
Players look at us, and I get that. We are in the shit at the minute.
We're not appealing, but I got to be honest, Birmingham managed to sign players in League One by chucking money at them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sign really good players in League One by chucking money at them. Why can't we do something similar? All right, yes, you don't want to overpay for players. I get that. But there are players who would come here for enough money who would be the right players for us.
The main gripe with the Delia ownership was that we were self-funded. We didn't have the money. But we now do. We have the money. There is no excuse. We have the money. We're not close to breaching PSR rules. Spend the money or we are going to go down. And if we're going to go down, they're not going to get their corporate hospitality suites. They're not going to get their plush new director's box, it's not going to happen because
they'll do well to get them to be sold in the Championship anyway. So I don't know how they think they're going to do it in League One.
And again, like the fan zone, all well and good, but ain't going to be filled with any fans.
There's going to be 13,000 people turning up to a game. Like I don't think they realise the impact culturally that it will have if this club is relegated.
And the issue is, does that have to happen for them to actually finally realise what they've done?
I honestly think it does, because like it's getting to the point now where so many fans and people who are outside the club can see it all happening and have told the owners this, told the directors exactly what's happening, and they've made no change.
I mean, again, how many times before the window shut in summer was everyone like, we need another winger? We need a winger.
Yeah.
We haven't used the loan market at all.
No. We need a winger and a 10. We've said it loads.
It makes no sense. And
there's
we don't buy that winger.
Who you could get on loan very, very easily who would be good impacts.
We don't buy that winger. I mean, what happens? Our wingers get injured. I mean, we haven't got anything.
Yeah, we are very much in a bad position. I mean, bad's an understatement.
Even worse when you look at the games next.
Going back to the Irving thing, I've seen it argued because he's a central midfielder. Someone said the other day, I can't remember who, but in one of our chats, I'm not going to call someone out, but I will call out what they said. They said, well, we've got loads of people in that position, referring to centre mids. It doesn't matter how many people you've got there if none of them are good enough.
Yeah. Kenny McLean quite clearly has injury issues at the minute with back problems.
Yeah, and he's getting older and he's not going to be there forever.
Topic is out for the season.
And
Spencer Mane isn't proven, and he's better further forward. It makes no sense. Oxford just have signed Yunus Konak, but everyone else is signing players. We are not, and I want to move on because this is making me sad.
Yeah, I agree. But
we're heading for an absolute car crash unless we do something about this. So Ben Napper, please, for the love of all that's holy, get your finger out your ass and fucking sign some players.
Go on then. So we'll do a little prediction. How many do you think we will actually sign?
2.
Window is shut. How many do you think we have signed?
I think we get another 2 or 3 in.
I think we get 1 in.
Yeah, I think we get 1 more on top of Ahmed, so 2 total.
Yeah.
Because the links aren't even there.
Yeah, there's nothing. And I know they can happen without links, like Stacey did, but it makes no sense. It's so confusing, and this club forever continues to try to make us sad. But
this season has been appalling. Like, I actually don't think we've had one good day as a team.
Again, this for me is, and I will say it hand on heart. This for me is the worst season in my time of supporting Norwich I have ever witnessed.
And again, every single reason that it is bad, every single decision, it's been because of poor decision making at higher up, at board level. Everything that has gone wrong at this club, from appointing Liam Manning, from announcing stadium relocation plans just before we got absolutely demolished by our arch rivals in the derby, from not signing players when you clearly need players,
appointing the wrong manager, signing the wrong players when you signed them in the first place.
Yeah, it's mystifying, and we'll move on at the end. We'll do a little preview of next few matches to see where we might be, but I don't see a winnable one in the next 5. I'm gonna be honest. And on that note, we're gonna move on to happier things. Nothing makes me more happy. Nothing makes me more happy than a sausage roll, and I've had one. I had one in the presence of Ashton. He had one too, and
Ashton was witness.
Ashton was witness, and Ashton's granddad. And I got 21% off the sausage roll. So it's only
I did watch Robbie gobble a sausage.
He did, yeah. But well, again, the same issue is Ashton gobbles his sausage much quicker than I do.
But here's the issue. Here's the issue for you. I have a lot less mess after gobbling a sausage compared to you.
Yeah, because you would hoover it up.
I
There's
don't.
so
No,
much.
because
There's
people
so
think I'm going to
much.
sit there. I don't. I really don't. I'm just not a messy eater. I eat quick, yes, but I'm not messy with it.
See, I don't try to be messy. It just sort of happens. I
I'll
can't
be
control
honest.
it.
To be fair, one of them sausage rolls, they're so flaky, man. Like, what can you
They
do?
are. 100%. They are.
I have had three
But
sausage. I have had three Greg sausage rolls. But I've been to Greg's 3 times this week. It's bad.
yeah, I was gonna go. I was gonna go today, but I looked outside. It was raining, and I thought, okay, no, maybe not. I didn't
I
want that
went
much.
twice on Monday and I went once on Tuesday.
Good.
That's
I'm
college
proud of
for
you
you
for that.
people.
I do want to. Yeah, I do want to mention quickly. We were joined by Ashton's granddad, Colin. And the highlight of before the match started was sitting in the Lion Castle, and every time some mong tried to open the door and they failed to open the door, he'd go, "Way!" And it
He
was
was
just
loving
class.
it.
We love
He
it.
was loving it.
Colin, hats off to you, mate. Love it. And I think it's time to move on to Canary Call of the Week because, I mean, after that news,
Do you actually
the
review the
Sargent
sausage
news.
roll? You just said you'd had one.
Yeah, it was good. Tasted nice. Farmers to bite a few million
No.
and two.
Yeah, I
It
was
was
about to say a
golden.
few million. Not just a few, mate.
Yeah.
You bite
That'll
it.
do.
I can't. But you must like
Why
moisten your
does he
sausage
sound like a
before you
jet
eat it.
plane taking off when he bites the sausage roll?
I think the key is Ashton moistens his sausage before he starts gobbling it.
What do you
I
mean
don't do
I'm...
that
No, you got to be
because you
He's
sort
tactical.
of
doing
like
the
wrap your
Ashton's
lips
doing the
around it.
grapefruit technique.
I've just got a better sausage technique than Robbie. That's all it is.
I'm sure you do. Yeah, you got better grip.
No one has
Anyway,
ever confidently said I've got a better sausage technique. That's unbelievable.
we're gonna move on before we get cancelled. But yeah, golden flaky pastry tasted good. Can't complain. And yeah, but before the sausage roll, we had spoons, and I had a sausage bap for breakfast. I'm an ham
Did
sausage
you
roll.
just consist of a diet of pure sausage?
I
He
am
does.
sausage.
He does. Like,
Sausage is a
genuinely.
class.
He did.
Nothing's wrong with sausage.
Can we also say Robbie ordered a brownie? It was like that big.
But yeah, I ordered a
Sausage
mini
brownie.
brownie.
It
I
was
ordered a
so
mini
good.
brownie, and I did the joke where I got the brownie. I like brownie. That was fun. Anyway, we're gonna move on now from brownies to Canary Call of the Weeks because it's a long time caller in, 0-time winner, and it is Tulsa this week. He is a frequent member on Canary Call. Never quite managed to get in to Canary Call of the Week, but he's not on here because he's got stupid takes. He's on here because he absolutely slams Sargent to the table and fucks him sideways. Tulsa, you are a Canary Call of the Week. Top man,
WWE.
take it away.
Why do we let the people of Norfolk speak? Now it's time for Canary Caller of the Week.
Tulsa is on the phone. What's your reaction to that, Tulsa?
Hi Rob. Pleasure to chat to you both. Well, I was going to wax lyrical about how great a day it's been. A superb result, a perfect set of goal scorers in Eurosec, Springett and a Makama hat trick. Winning breeds winning, and Clement has spoken about that. And this could hopefully be the start of a cup run that actually then helps to further boost our league campaign and helping to stay up. But hearing that news in the last few moments is just, that's blown me away. For me, Josh Sargent has always been one of those players in our squad who I would happily wager a ton of money on that he would never, ever conduct himself in this way. That is disgusting. We have backed that lad through thick and thin when either one, his form has dipped, or two, when he's been out unavailable through injury. We have been through him, or we have been by his side through everything. We have helped make him the player that he is. That is disgusting. For him to text Clement last night and not even speak to the guy face to face, that is beyond cowardly. And I really hope he never dons the yellow and green of Norwich City ever again. Now, at least, thank God, we've got Makama, who actually is a lad who wants to play for us and is actually, ironically, more chuffed for Tony Springett getting a goal today than the fact he bagged a hat-trick for himself, the first career hat-trick. I mean, that's the sort of player I want playing for our club. I am disgusted beyond belief with what Josh Sargent has done. I really thought that he would be above that. I never thought he would conduct himself in this way, and we all know why he's done it. He's terrified to death at the thought that he's not going to get to play for the US at the World Cup. Now, to be honest, if he gets to move to a Premier League side, which he's hoping he does get, now he might get the odd goal here and there, but he'll be feeding off scraps. He has got a far better chance of being in the squad for the US at the World Cup in the summer by being at a club like us, where he's more inclined to get 4 or 5 chances every game. That will not happen in the Premier League at the sort of side like, say, West Ham United or a Brentford or whoever. He won't get those chances. Now, he's lucky at a club like us because, to be honest, he's not as clinical as Teemu Pukki. You know, he's not the sort of player who literally he can score that 10% probability chance. He needs 4 or 5 before he bags one. He's never been a deadly striker, so he's lucky he's been given that many opportunities with us. Good riddance is what I say.
Do we let the people of Norfolk speak? That was the Canary Caller of the Week.
Tulsa, well done, mate. You are an absolute legend.
Bang!
We love that, Ashton.
Lads,
oh my god!
Lads, I'm nearly an adult. What am I doing with my life?
The background makes it so much better because you didn't know who's coming in. He's disappeared.
Ashton, we love you. And did you know what else we love, Ashton?
What?
We love McConville. Rory McConville. It is time, my friend. Rory McConville segment. Take it away.
Mate, we saw him play in the flesh for 60 minutes. Was so solid yet again. What a player. I mean, it's just to the point now where it is getting like a 7 or 8 out of 10 every week. And other fans are starting to see this. I think he is probably the most solid, consistent centre-back in the club. I think the development on him this season, I mean, you look at the start of the season, he had the odd game coming on, to now where he is probably the first choice centre-back at the minute. And I don't think that's an outrageous take. I actually think that's 100%. A fact now.
No, it is.
And
I just the best centre-back in the club.
It's a fact. I don't do if, buts, or maybe. I do absolutes, and he's the best centre-back in this football club, okay? And I'm just waiting for that moment for him to come where he gets that first Norwich goal. Now, this podcast will not be safe if that happens. But I think it's coming.
You know what?
What do you mean this podcast will not be safe? What are you going to do?
I'm scared.
I don't know. I'm scared.
Tell you what, Rory, if you're listening, Wrexham, just before Ashton's birthday, if you score, I think Ashton's going to have the best birthday of his life.
Yeah,
no, same for Coventry.
Rory McConville, Rory McConville, big towering header, right, against Wrexham. He rips the shirt off and it's just got Ashton Brownie, I love you written on it. Massive letters.
Ashton. Yeah. We can dream.
Do you
Rory,
know what
there you go. There's an idea for you.
Imagine, have you ever seen the Joe Hart video? It's like, happy birthday, every day I'm shuffling. I want Rory to recreate that for my birthday. It's like, it is decent, every day I'm shuffling. Have you seen that? Please tell me you've seen that.
No.
I've seen it. I know what he's on about.
Okay, yeah.
Well, they've just won the FA Cup, haven't they? And they interviewed Joe Hart, and he's just like saying stupid sayings that are like from the 2010s.
Tell him, lad, it is decent.
Oh, yeah,
it's decent. Wasn't he with Adam Johnson when he did that interview?
Oh, God, yeah, it was Adam Johnson, wasn't it? Maybe don't recreate that, Rory McConville.
No, but I'm on about, have you seen the second
part?
Where he sends a video to, I think it was when he was at Celtic. When he was at Celtic, he sent a birthday video message to someone saying, it is decent. Every day I'm shuffling. Like, he genuinely does that.
Okay, but Rory, we love you. Ashton loves you more than anyone in the world. And what else do we love? We love Beyond the Barkley. And Beyond the Barkley, you have Tweet of the Week this week.
Shout out for you boys, and you've got a Tweet of the Week. So
congratulations. And that is right... I'll put it on screen now. Right below Chris Gorham saying about Job Sergeant, Josh Sargent,
the job search.
Clement. And they replied, "All right, mate, can't play tomorrow. Going out with the missus. See you in training Monday. Love, Sarge." So my question is, if you were Sargent and you texted Clement, what would you put in the text?
I've got it.
Go on.
But if I was Sargent,
Yeah.
okay.
You're right, Big Phil. Can't be asked playing with my Connors for another game. I'm off. See you later. No kiss at the end.
Yeah,
That's
fair. That's fair. Understandable crash out.
And like in brackets,
I just
I'm off
text
to
him
shitty
going,
Canada.
have you ever heard of Toronto, fella?
I rate it. I absolutely rate it.
What?
Brownie, do you have top three?
I do have a
I
top
don't
three
know.
this week.
Oi. Big Clem, not available. Fuck you. Go on.
I have got top three this week. So we
Go on.
we had an FA Cup game. No shit, Sherlock. We won 5-1.
We did.
I want to know. So we look at Eurosec Springett, moments that could cause a redemption arc at this football club. Okay. Now, my question for you boys: in the current squad, who are your top three you would love to have their redemption arc and become a key figure of the Norwich squad, who is about a favourite at the minute, but can get some form and become a big player for us?
All right.
Okay. I'm ready to go. I think I
I'm
can
ready
do
to.
three.
Yeah.
Are we doing back to
Chris,
back or one at a
no,
time?
we'll go 3-3-3, 2-2-2, 1-1-1. Chris, take us
Okay.
up on number 3.
I think it might be the only reason I put him number 3 is because it might be early to say redemption arc, given he's only been here for half a season. But I'm gonna say Matthias Christgarden.
Right, that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Okay, yeah, no, I understand why. I don't mind it.
Yeah, it's been out of favour. I understand.
Yeah. Robbie, you're number 3.
Number 3, again, only been here a short while, but Pap Diallo. I want him to come back from injury and absolutely kill it and just score 50 goals.
Yeah, I back it.
Because I think the skill's there.
Yeah. Number 3 for me. He got a person I mentioned about the FA Cup game. I hope this is a start for him here. Matej Eurosec. I really want Eurosec to prove them doubters wrong. And it might be a bit too low, but I have got a surprise for someone who's up this list.
I'm just going to point out that if Ashton says Louis Molden on this list, that is now 4 weeks in a row that he's put Louis Molden in his top 3.
Number 2, Chris.
It is too, isn't it? Oh my god, it is.
Chris, number 2. Number 2, Chris.
Please let Louis Molden be on his list. That'd be so good. I'm going to say, I'll go Matej Eurosec for number 2.
Yeah, that's fair. Robbie, you're number 2.
My number 2, Liam Gibbs. I rate him. There's a player in there somewhere.
Good shout.
That's
if
fair.
he can,
if he can really rate him.
If he can get into the squad properly, start absolutely firing before the Yippee game, that'd be class.
Yeah, don't mind it.
Thank you.
My number 2. Anis Ben Slimane. I really like Slimane. And now, the big reveal for everyone's number 1. Chris.
I'm going to break all the rules. Fuck it. He's a free agent. Get Hernandez back. Redemption arc.
Yeah, we'll allow it. We'll have it now. Robbie.
Love it.
Number 1, Robbie.
There's only one Tony Springett.
Yeah, fair.
One Tony Springett. Imagine.
If
Five goals in the
Ashton
season.
Brown had said Louis Molden here, I swear to God.
Ladies and gentlemen, for 4 weeks in a row, it's not Louis Molden. It's not.
Oh.
Now, when I say this name, I think the whole of the whole audience and the boys' face will drop. Okay, this player who my number 1
I
is.
think I know who's coming.
This player is someone that I slate a lot. Okay, this person, I can see his qualities, but I just want to see him more and more because I think he can be a good player. My number 1, and I don't know why I'm thinking this, but I'd love this person to prove me wrong. Emiliano Marcondes.
Ashton Brown's been hacked. This is not Ashton Brown.
This is not Ashton Brown. This is a simulation.
No, I actually want Marcondes to
No,
just.
I thought you were
not
going to
having
say
this.
Shane Duffy for a second.
No.
What a
No, I
redemption
think
like that would be, Jesus.
That would
Marcondes.
be one hell of a. In fact, I want to change my answer. Can I have Shane Duffy at number 1, please?
Yeah, go
All
on
right,
then.
there.
It would be such a cool redemption because I actually really like him. I just think he's hilarious. I want him to do well.
Yeah, I think Marcondes
I do
because
get it.
I think with Marcondes, the reason why I give him so much slander is because I can see how good of a player he can be. I mean, he's good on the ball. I think he's good at set pieces. No one's good at set pieces, but he can be good at set pieces. He can. It's the can.
Again,
Can.
Ashton Brown has been hacked here. He's just said, "I can see how good a player Marcondes could be."
Yeah, but no,
Words
Ashton,
but
like
I'm
this have never
sorry.
come out of Ashton Brown's mouth.
that's why I give him so much slander because I know what he can do. He's just not doing it.
I
And
reckon, I reckon a different player sponsors Ashton each podcast secretly, and gets him to like. So Louis Molden's run out of money because Ashton charges too much,
Louis
right?
Bolden's paid him for the last 3
Yeah,
podcasts, and now he's on
yeah.
Marcondes.
Marcondes has offered him a day with Roy McGonville,
to be fair,
he's
though,
just well up for it.
players
So.
should start investing in my stocks. You look at what I'm not saying I'm the sole reason McConville's turning good, but
You
You're a
but like
predicted
messiah.
one player.
no, but look at the
He's
podcast
predicted one
history. Yeah,
player will make the first team, and he's now the Messiah.
yeah. The players are now getting stocks in me. Okay. You know, if Sargent comes out and apologises to the squad for what he's done, he's going to give me a DM straight away. He's like, "Get the stocks back up, mate." I am the stock investor. Players put their stocks into me.
I would like to say a lot like crypto. Ashton Brownie is an unreliable investment. Please don't put your money in it.
And on unreliable things, it's time to think about what Norwich results are going to be on Saturday because we're playing Wrexham away.
Wrexham good form as
The
well.
Hollywood game.
The Wolverine Deadpool Derby.
Fuck off.
Results or team lineups?
Let's just do results, I think.
Just results. I am going to go. I'll get the bad one out of the way first. I'm going to say 3-1 to Wrexham.
I think I know who's going to be positive, so I'll let it go last. I'm thinking a ball draw 0-0.
Wrexham score goals, mate. They ain't going to draw 0-0.
I don't know whether to say 1-1 or 2-1. 2-1 notch. 2-1 notch.
It's a positive note to end the pod on, but you are deluded.
It is a positive note to end the pod on, and that is where we are going to end the pod.
I would rather, every week of this podcast say we're going to
Bradley
win.
don't want to end the pod. He's just going to carry on talking.
I would rather
he
us
loves
predict.
this. It loves to do this too much.
Then, like, I know you boys are right. You're going to be right. We're not going to get 3 points, yeah. But the way I cope with us being bad is predicting us winning even more. Okay, 2-1 Norwich.
No, that's incorrect.
Again, Ashton, it's a prediction. If it was what you wanted to happen, I would totally understand. But it's a prediction.
Yeah, but when this turns
You've
into
literally
reality,
just said, I don't think what I've predicted will happen.
Yeah, but you've got to predict to
What's
win.
the point of a prediction?
No.
The way that I cope with Norwich being shit is expecting them to be shit.
No, 2-1 Norwich. Makama,
if you think they're shit,
Matson.
you can't be.
Makama, Matson score.
If we win 2-1 and you get that prediction right, I will buy a clown wig off Amazon and I will wear it for the entire rest of the next podcast.
Which is the birthday special.
I will have like a proper clown wig and a red nose on for your birthday if you get that prediction right. It's 2-1.
Yeah, just a bit of housekeeping here. It is Ashton's birthday on the 22nd of January, next Thursday. We do normally record on Thursdays, so we're recording a little bit earlier next week on a Monday, hopefully, as long as everyone's free.
The great news is that will mean that me and Robbie are no longer talking to children.
It will. Oh, that's great for our CVs.
One more left, and you're free. The free of all allegations.
No more sus.
Yeah.
Good to hear. We absolutely love it. And just an early happy birthday to you, Brownie. And obviously, we'll talk
Thank
to you
you.
before then anyway.
Yeah, I'd like to think so.
But and let's hope you get a McConville goal on your birthday.
No, I'm not sending him a message.
Imagine a
Brownie, I'm not saying
93rd
happy
minute.
birthday, mate.
Imagine a 93rd McConville winner on Saturday, by the way. Oh,
and then
fiends
he goes to the camera and said, I am only
And
good
then
because of
he
Ashton
wakes
Brown in
up.
22.
Invest the stocks into Ashton. Invest stocks.
We love it. Thanks for watching, and we shall see you next week. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Can you help but think I'm falling, falling? I've drank too much and now I can't see straight. I'm gonna feel this in the morning when the lights are getting brighter and the days fade away.